Are you ready to meet the worst Transformer ever? Well, let's talk about it in this video where we cover Transformers' worst bot ever. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Transformers' worst bot ever, where we meet Ballpoint. Ballpoint is this nice little Transformer that we meet in this book. This book is from Image Skybound, written by Brian Smitty Smith, with art, colors, and letters by Marz Jr. In this book, we meet Ballpoint, a tiny Decepticon who transforms into a pen, the biggest failure of the lot. After yet another botched mission, he's booted out of the Decepticons. Determined to prove that he's worth something, he tries to sneak into Autobot HQ, but instead of rejection, he finds acceptance and a chance to redefine what it means to be the best. So before I got into this book, I didn't realize that this was a middle grade reader's book. So like around ages 8 to 12. But it's a really fun, lighthearted tale, full of laughs, self-discovery, Transformer humor, Transformer shenanigans, and then of course we get to meet and follow this new character, Ballpoint. So I actually really like the physical copy. Right, it's a little bit smaller because a lot of these books are smaller because the audience has smaller hands. Um, but it's really well put together. It's great quality. So let's get into the actual contents of the book. Uh, Before I get into more details, this book is really fun and wacky. Like the tone of the book, not only does it take you back to that retro 80s art style from G1 Transformers, but there's a lot of cool action, really funny lines, a lot of emotional things happen, right? So I think it's a really fun kind of a roller coaster ride. It's just like fun every page, and it's about 90 pages or so. I think it's 96 pages, and it reads very nice, very smoothly. I mean, like I said, this is aimed at younger audiences, so I was able to just sit there and read it um, for very quickly. But I had a really good time. Like, you know, whether we are following the missions that he's kind of failed on, or the Decepticons picking on Ballpoint, or his plans, like his devious plans to attack the Autobots, and how he kind of also keeps failing at that. But overall, I think the message of like being accepted by somebody else and them shining on your true strengths, it's what really works for the book. The art is fantastic, as I mentioned. The designs feel very much like a G1 Transformers, but they're also very stylized, very definitely kid friendly. Like especially Ballpoint, like I can already picture a young Transformers reader like having Ballpoint as their favorite Transformer, because he's just such a weird little goofball. Um, he feels like he's bigger and better than he really is, but overall, then throughout the book, you really learn that maybe he does have that special something that it takes to be a great Transformer. And whether you picked up the little free comic book day preview that we got this past May, it was a really nice tease for this trade. And a book that I think that centers along a desire to prove yourself and discovering the value that isn't defined by traditional means or traditional strengths. Um, I think that the book also kind of focuses on maybe it's okay to make mistakes as long as you're able to kind of learn and grow from that, but also just leaning into focusing on the people around you and them finding those people that accept you for kind of who you are. I think that's all very important for young readers. So I really liked it. I had not read many kid-friendly series from Transformers, but now that we have this whole new era over at Image Skybound, I think this is something that's very fun, and I hope they do more stuff like this. Now, this is not connected at all to the Energon universe, so if that's something you were waiting on, this is probably the wrong place for that. But I definitely do recommend it. Like I said, I think it's pretty good prices, like 12.99 for just this little book. It's great for like those scholastic reading fairs, or like maybe a reading challenge. I think this is a great way to get people, young readers, into comic books. But like I said, it's for all ages. I had a good time with it as well. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.